Hey y'all, this is Tillery, and welcome back to my channel. Before we get started, I want you to press that subscribe button and ring that little bell so that you know when I'm uploading videos. We are going to talk about subplots today. Subplotting. That's right. This is the steps before outlining series, getting all your stuff together before you start that novel. I did the video on main plot, so you want to go check that one out. I will put a link to it up here. I will try that. I haven't tried that yet, so I'm going to try to put the video up here for you. But yeah, the subplot. Now, subplots are very important. Most of the time I have my main plot and I have 2 subplots, depending on if it's a one-shot novel or if it's a series. Now, if it is a series, then I probably would introduce 2 subplots besides the main plot in my first book. I'm usually thinking about that when I'm doing my steps before outlining, so I know where I'm going to introduce these subplots around the main plot. Subplots, in general, for me, have come from my side characters. That's a different type of point of view to look from it about where your subplots come from. So I believe that the main plot is built around your character and the world that your character is in, and how your character responds to the world and what drives your character. That's pretty much your main plot build. Now, the subplot build, in my opinion, comes from side characters majorly. It can come from other aspects as well. However, most of my subplot ideas have come from my side characters. I have Cagliostro and Allison for my debut novel, planned debut novel, and they are the main characters, so the main story is based around them. But by having those 2 main characters, I've come up with many subplots to work into the main plots of the story, I should say. Since it's based around these 2 characters, you list the Chronicles of Cagliostro. Allison plays a very big part in his story, so she has some subplots that she brings into the game, and so does Cagliostro. Now, the main plot is, since this is a series, it's going to run through 3 books, and that main plot will always be there. However, subplots will come into play to advance the story. So you have 3 side characters. You can link the subplots for those characters into the main plot, meaning they're somewhat interconnected, but they have their own thing as well. Yeah, I mean, building plots is very interesting. It's not necessarily any one way to do it. It's just the way I do it and come up with the initial idea of the said plots. Like an example would be, in my story, the main plot is Cagliostro has always been hunted by this very specific guild, but he doesn't know exactly who the hunter is who's been always coming after him. He thinks that it's linked somehow to others attacking him. But when Allison comes into the picture, that's his love interest. So that's a subplot. The romance and love in the story is a somewhat subplot, because the main plot is to do with Cagliostro's life and about him being hunted for who he is. And then I'll have another subplot from Allison's life coming into play and linking. I just usually make a list of what my possible subplots will be, along with what the main plot is. So I'll have like a big circle around what the main plot. It'll say main plot, and then I'll have what the main plot is. Then I will have smaller circles of what my possible subplots will be while I'm in the planning stages. And then if I think I want to eliminate any of those subplots, I'll just scratch them out and get rid of them. But yeah, that's my usual process of it. It's not that difficult. It's just something to help you think. If you have a certain way you like to come up with your subplots, then yeah, share them with me. Let me know what your process is for that. But I like to share what I do. It could help someone possibly come up with something in some way that they want to do it. Try that out if you are having issues with trying to come up with your own subplots and you wasn't sure about how to even get started with the subplot. See how that process works for you. If it helps you with your subplot building, just the idea of trying to build your subplots from side characters and from your side characters. Also, you can also do subplots from the main character, just that the main plot is there and then you can use the other aspects of the character build and get a subplot from that as well. Yeah, so the subplots are just the secondary type of focus in the story. You have the main focus and then you have these subordinate type of plots. Alright guys, thanks for watching and I will see you in the next video.